Hello everyone, welcome into your reading. I'm going to do a general reading for everybody. Just see what's going on, what collectively everybody's kind of feeling. Well-being. Sorry if the light is too much, but it'll be okay. Awakened awareness. Well-being, awakened awareness, and cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete and there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Nice cards. I love that well-being card, right? I'm really sensing like a deep connection to, like a deep feeling to go within and really just to stand on your own kind of where you're at and to, I think there's like a real sense of honoring yourself and your energy and your like valuing your energy, as in your space and your energy and what you're giving out. And if that's not reciprocated or appreciated, don't allow people into your energy. Like your energy is a currency. And it's not just to be given out to anybody who, you know, is just going to trample on it or not appreciate it or really, you know, like talk bad about you at the same time as you're giving to them, yet, and they're taking from your energy, from your currency, and then not appreciating that. And I guess if the appreciation is like talking bad about you and not valuing what you bring or what you are giving into them, then like subtract that. Don't give it to people like that. If it has to be a even give and take. There has to be like, you know, purity. It has to be truth. It has to be kindness and love and realness, like authentic. And if it's not authentic, then it's got a lot of like negativity and heaviness attached to it, and that's like saying, well, that's what I deserve, that's my value, and I accept that, you know, and that's not what you should accept, and that's not the truth. So I feel like there's a real disconnect currently in the energies, in the spirit, that we just take back what is yours and do not give to anyone or anything that doesn't value you in that sense, or doesn't value what you're bringing. Like they can go elsewhere, right? Okay, so I've got the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, Knight of Swords. Again, see, it's a quick severance. Ten of Cups, perfect. The Moon, Scorpio energy. And the Page of Swords and the Hierophant. And then you've got the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to cross it with that. I mean, like what I just said is really what's here. With the Ace of Swords, they're in reverse. There's like a disconnect from communication. I feel like this is your authority and this is your power, and your words are power, your words are energy, and you're not having to give that to people that don't appreciate, that don't receive in a healthy way from you. If they don't appreciate you, or then do not have them around. It's simple as that. Don't have them in your energy field, sucking your energy out of you, and all they're giving back is, they're sucking your energy out, taking in your energy space, and they're taking from your energy bucket, but what they're putting in is superficial. Like if it's not authentic, they may be smiling and saying thank you, but the energy that is coming underneath the current of that is negativity and not authentic, not real. That's putting a heaviness in your field, in your energy, and that has to be severed. And I feel like that's what's doing. I feel like you understand this as well, and that's why you've got the Queen of Wands here, who's standing in her power, who's like, no. And this Queen of Wands here is also taking care of herself. No, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm valuing myself. I know who I am, and I trust that I deserve better. I'm not going to accept anything less than what I deserve. Knowing your value, knowing who you are, and valuing yourself. You are a child of God. You are you deserve to have purity and love and authenticity and truth and nurturing, and that's what you're going to give to yourself, right? And your understanding. I feel like this is kind of coming to the surface, that I am firstly going to clean up my energy field. I am not going to allow in my space anything that is inconsistent with what I believe about myself. And I feel like there's a real alignment happening here, and it's deep. I mean, you've got Scorpio here, right here facing you. So Scorpio in your emotions. I think Scorpio is aligned right now, or Venus might be in Scorpio. So there's a real clearing out of what is not authentic and true for you. Okay, I think there's an awakening and awareness. Again, like there's this awakened awareness of coming forth now of who, like your value. What you believe about yourself. I think there's something stirring deep within as well, even deep within your well-being, that I am worthy. I am of value. What I have, all my experience, my skills, my abilities, everything that you have in your life is something of value, and it's not just to be given out where there's not a receiving or a reciprocal energy coming back. So you really treasure and value that. This is not just giving out freely, just for the sake of giving out. The Nine of Swords here is something happening quick. There's a message coming in quickly. I think this is a quick change. I think this is a quick message from Spirit. I feel like there's a quick understanding. There's there's a quickening in the Spirit, where there's a revelation. There's a real understanding of this currently happening in the Spirit. And it's coming deep within your soul, like you're understanding this, right? And, this is, again, I mean, you've got the Ten of Cups here. This is about protecting your home, protecting your, like, having your happiness, your joy. Like, this is your house is your castle, your house is your space. And not everybody deserves to come there. Not everybody should be coming there. This is where it's the energy, like, I mean, this is your family, your children, like, whatever, your pets, just your space, right? And this is what you want to keep clear and clean and free from judgments, free from criticisms, free from critical spirits, free from manipulation and control and other people's point of views and other people's purpose. Because I can see as well, like, there seems to be, there's a victory here. I feel like just in your recent past that there was a triumph and you've overcome something that was important, something that you had to work towards. And I think, this is where you need to, you're seeing your value as well. Like, hang on, I feel like it has been kind of significantly acknowledged by other people as well. I actually think that you're only just starting to acknowledge and significantly recognize this as a victory for yourself as well. Like, what you have overcome, what you have been through, what you're still, like, how you're still standing, how you've come through as a victor and actually come through it and succeeded and still standing and now looking forward and to purpose, and you're actually standing and in this type of, this is a real humility, a humble power, a humble authority. Like, You know your authority in what you bring, right? And there's a humility with that. There's also like another authority. Like this is like, you've come through trials, you've come through lessons, and you've come through them and you have learnt them now. Like I feel like this is all integrated into you. Like you can now look, 2020 hindsight, you can see now, I think your lessons and even the wounding and the karma, anything has been balanced and integrated and it's come into your wholeness, into your well-being. Like you are this person now with all of this integration of, possibly what's gone on over the last 6 years even, okay? And now there's this real power. I feel like also there's this kind of movement in the spirit to kind of push you forward now, but in your power. This is very standalone-ish as well. This is very standalone power and authority. I mean, you've got the Emperor and the Queen of Wands, and I feel like this is like standing in your power now. Not requiring or needing flimsy type of influence and I'm not saying people can't help you or haven't helped you. People have helped you. They've been stepping stones. They've been amazing. They've been sent by the Spirit. They've been sent by the universe. They've been on your path. But that does not mean that you need to stay entangled or entwined with these people just because they've helped you along the way. People come and people go for certain reasons. The universe sends people not just to help you, not just to impart their energy, so you can have a leg up to get to the next level, to get to the next area of your life, because that's what people do. They impart energy. Everything is energy. Everything is currency. Whether or not they give you physical help or emotional help or spiritual help or intellectual help or wisdom, people will give you from their energy field, and all of those things are involved in energy transactions. And people are sent to you for a certain reason, to impart that energy. Some schools of thought call it impart the spirit, others recognize it as impart energy. Whatever semantics you relate to is fine. We will all come through evolution of the spirit and come into this one understanding that all things are connected and relate together. And our concepts and our context and our filing system of these things differ at different various points of our journey, okay? So how you relate is up to you, and that's fine. And this is now about you coming through without any allowing, like you're coming through, cutting through the crap, very quickly cutting off and out anything that is like a vampire-ish energy, anything that is a hindrance to you standing in this. And this is I was going to say, like a God-given thing, and this is what God is doing. This is what the universe is doing for you. And as I was saying about these stepping stones, now this is not about not being grateful and not recognizing that everybody comes to impart from their energy field. They do. But it does not mean that you are bound to these people, which are lessons in essence, because everybody has tied to them a destiny, which involves lessons, because this is the whole journey here is about growing and learning and having lessons in life. And we're all evolving, and we're all learning different lessons at different times, and sometimes we're learning collective lessons at the same time. Sometimes we're feeling the same things, sometimes we're feeling different things, or we've felt it and we can relate to what someone's going through because we've just come through it or we've been through it and we can relate. And other times we're all going through it collectively. This is where I guess it's significant that we are connected with spirit, and that we sense our purpose and what spirit's guiding us to do. So everybody has this energy that they bring, which is what you also bring. You are also someone's stepping stone. You are also stepping stone. You are also imparting into people's lives along the way, and others are doing this for you, and it can be same people and vice versa, and it changes, and this is all transactional energy and changes. Now, this does not mean that depths of relationships do not form. Yes, they do form, but people need to move on to different lessons, and you might not be going that way. You might not be, you know, and at other times people are still processing their understanding about different things, whereas they don't understand that they're doing that, and then they can try to impart to you their purpose, what they believe is the correct thing, yet God is taking them, hasn't revealed to them some things maybe that they've revealed to you. He's revealed to you, or she's, whatever, the universe revealed to you. So what I'm saying is we've got to learn to recognize when things are over, when particular lessons are complete, or missions are complete, connection in relationship is complete for a season. It could be for a season, it could be forever. It's mainly learning, when you look from this perspective, you let go without animosity, you let go without resentment, you let go without wanting revenge or hurt. Even though wounding can take place because it's an area in your own soul that needs healing, it's not the other person's responsibility, let alone fault, right? Because they're listening to what the spirit is guiding them to do and going where they need to go. And not only just listening and doing it, being pulled energetically through the power of the spirit, through the universe. Like the spirit guides and pulls us. You know, being guided by the spirit means the force of the spirit is taking us this way. And we're, even in most times, and this is what towers look like, when towers come, it's because maybe we're being forced to go particular ways, but one in there doesn't want to kind of separate or release. They want to continue to hold and be there, and then they get in their 3D mind and start to try to comprehend rather than looking from a spiritual perspective, right? So, you know, these are all the things that are happening. This is all the past. This is what's happened. This is all in integration now. And currently, I guess, through such incredible transformation, there is kind of like a take no shit, you know, SH, no, taking, not allowing any, quickly seeing and identifying what is not acceptable in your worth, okay, and what will not remain, and letting and removing and shifting yourself and unaligning yourself from certain people, places or things, if in a quicker way, okay. This is a spirit, this is a collective awakening that is being recognized, right? There is like a there's like this no acceptance of or there's no, this is very mature awake, like awareness now, from a very loving and kind but very authorial place, okay. This also is not about going out and wanting to give everything you've learned to everybody and try to change everybody and bring everyone along for this journey. Wake up everybody, come and see what's available, come into this collective love and consciousness, and you don't have to experience this pain, and there's so much to see, and you can have all of this, and there's no more of that. This is not about, this is not what this is saying. This is saying, I have learned, I see, I have experienced, I am continuing to experience, and I am holding on to this treasure like gold. This is gold. I've paid a significant price through experience and lessons for this gold, and this is not something that I am ever going to give away again, freely. So yeah, definitely a powerful time that we are in. There is a there is a real process right now energetically, on an energetic level, where, you may have experienced a lot of tiredness today. You may have felt very drained, very tired, for no apparent reason, and possibly trying to analyze this in the mind and thinking, is it this, is it that? But this is all just energetic processing that's happening through the body, and this is being released as I speak right now. So everything you've been through, all of that processing and that energetic kind of what is the word, transmuting this energies, all of these energies, which lessons are energies, words are energies, experiences energy, everything's being transmuted, and you're processing. That's what processing is, transmuting it through your body, through your energetic field, and it's coming through it because of the process. And then there's going to be a real defining well, it's not like a brand new, like, oh my gosh, I've never experienced this before. This is this is really a brand new birth. This is a new me. This is a brand new me, but not in not naive. Not, I don't know what's happening here. There is a very real wisdom of understanding what's happening, and there's a real appreciation to the universe for all of it, really, and for where you currently are. So exciting times ahead. I feel like this is a real brand new way to walk in your life. You'll be walking now in real power and authority and value. You are not free. You are not giving away everything for free. You hold a wealth of wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual experience, and where you are right now is you could not buy what you have to give, and you're not looking to expand it out to everybody either. This is a real gold and real treasure and real value, and it will only go to exactly where it is meant to go, where you want it to go, and it will not be cheap, and it doesn't go freely. Okay, so I hope this helps you guys. You guys have a great evening and a great week ahead. Take care.